And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Rafael Devers. Always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat. Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And first offering is fouled off. Pivetta, 31 years old, and he was born in Canada. This one in the air. Rafaela under it. They got it for out number 2. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. At the very bottom, hitting 9th, Sean Murphy.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Oh, that's it.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Acuna goes yard for the Braves. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, Charlie Morton. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. Some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Makes the grab, 1 away. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jarren Duran.
Well, he's been a very consistent performer this year. And, man, when you look up and you're in the top 5 in batting average in the American League, tell you what, that raises your level of confidence to keep it going and try to finish in that picture or maybe at the very top. He's been spraying the balls all over the yard. We're going to keep our eyes on him in this one.
Batting third. No left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Tosses to first. Inning over. Nothing doing for. Back inside Fenway Park, top of the second. Here's Austin Riley. Fouled off. He was late.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Marcell Ozuna, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Pivetta certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. Big connect on the curveball, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting the feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going. And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
So when you look at that, she's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but she's so consistent that you look up. By the time she gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 out, space is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over, and the Braves go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the second. Now it's Devers at the plate. There's a strike. Morton, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. A line in the pitch. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The line in the pitch. And down on strikes. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now batting Tristan Casas.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
In the air out to center. Harris has a beat on it. 2 down.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Vaughn Grissom in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Red Sox go down quietly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back now at Fenway, top half of the 3rd inning. Adam Duvall at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
O'Neill grabs it on the run. So here's Murphy now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. 1 down, base is empty. Ball 1 there.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Harris stands in now and watches strike one. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Warning track, ball, and you can catch them all, baseball man. A massive home run, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. And first offering is fouled off. That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. One more for Atlanta on the homer. And it's 2-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
You softly cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me.
Back here at Fenway, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Just missed. And a swing and a miss there.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
This one high in the air to left center. Harris has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting in, the catcher, Connor.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. He was hitless at 4 at-bats on Sunday. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. And another ball. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, out to short. Gathers and throws to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Trevor Story in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. to the right side. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Here's Matt Olson. Clobber to right field. Way back. Gone. That was blasted to the moon. And they add a run. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
ground ball right side. Rafaela throws to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ozuna in the box now. No balls and a strike. One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now 3-0. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back in Boston, ready to go, bottom 4. And now here is Jarren Duran. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
That's inside.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. High fly ball down the left field line. And out of here, he deposits that one into the monster seats. So he goes yard to left. His 4th home run of the season. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Next offering is in for a strike. Pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Ozuna puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Devers now. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 3-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Siggy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cave. Incredible when you can translate it into the ballgame.
And a base hit right there. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And now Vaughn Grissom. That one's in there. 0-1. Grissom, 23 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. The Red Sox trailing by a run here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was ready now for the 5th inning. Now in for the Braves. Ozzie Albies. Pivetta back to work. And that one hammered. That's back. That one is gone.
I want to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Nick Pivetta departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Brian Bayo will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Next to hit, Adam Duvall. Right through there for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And the pitch is outside, ball one. Out to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. To first. Roll save. And that was close. Singy, that was a close play. And it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Here's Sean Murphy. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. One out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number two.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. It's now 4-2. Major. And we're back here at Fenway Park. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom five, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
0-2 now. Swings and misses. Had him way out front of the slur. Here's the catcher to hit. Connor Wong. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Chases that one out of the zone. Out number 2. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Lined, and that's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. And all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jarren Duran. And there's a foul ball. Story off the first with 2 away. Big swing and a miss.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Ground ball right side. Slings to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. One left for the Red Sox, still down by a count of 4-2. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Orlando Arcia. And he deals. And the slider just misses. And that one hit to first. He handles it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And first offering is fouled off. Among all the stats, when you look at Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2023, maybe the most impressive, he was able to put up his power numbers while cutting his strikeout rate almost in half. 2 outs, bases empty. Here is Matt Olson. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Stepping in the long ball threat, Austin Riley. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Into the monster seats and gone. He made him pay for that one. His 14th of the year. And they add a pair. It's 6-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
2 outs, nobody on. And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. And first offering is fouled off. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. And we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground to third. Devers throws on to first. That ends the frame. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 6. Back inside Fenway Park, and now Ceddanne Rafaela. And the right-hander back to work. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
In the air, right side. And it's foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox. Foul ball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-4.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Casas in the box again, takes a strike. Crushed, left center field. This one's deep, forget it. They go back to back. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 6-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Digging in, Vaughn Grissom. Right through there for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And ball 1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Joe Jimenez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee, a left-hander, also throwing. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
0-1.
And the pitch. In the dirt, and 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. Back here in Boston, top of inning number 7. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And there's a ball. Bello in his second season, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. On the ground, and that's just foul. This ball's chopped on the ground. Devers, the throw to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Adam Duvall will hit next. Foul ball there. Now the 0-1. He delivers outside. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Into center. Durant settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Hard hit right side. Whips it to Casas. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Braves as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Back here at Fenway Park, set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Here comes the pitch. Swings through that one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball still 0-2. Got him swinging. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Story swings through it for strike 1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That's through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Bounce to third. Throw on to Olsen, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the 8th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. Bello back to work.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Righty to the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The right fielder for 13.
Here's Acuna now. He's already homered here in this one.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed. Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
You'll want. Grounded to third. Could be two. There's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add on. It's 8-5. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Booth. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Riley stands in now and watches strike one. Two runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the eighth. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now an 8th. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Raisel Iglesias. He's pitching on 2 days rest. In the air to left center. Harris makes the grab, one down. Masataka Yoshida digs in now, 1 for 3. On the ground, right side. Albies throws to first in time. 2 outs. Space is empty. Here's Rafael Devers. Found back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The Red Sox trailing by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Yeah, the first offering is not close. Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Kenley Jansen into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 74.
And a foul ball. Jansen, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a two-seamer, and he works in a slider. 1 out, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Struck him out looking.
just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Just off the outside edge, and the count is 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. High in the air, out to right. O'Neill racing over to make the catch. So no runs, no hit. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, A.J. Minter.
Walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
As the lefty gets to work. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know they got a chance in this ball game.
And here is Vaughn Grissom.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball still 0-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is outside. And another ball. And here it comes. Pitch in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're
that one drilled left field, and that's a fair ball. Casas round second on his way to third. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out, and that's a double. Here's Tyler O'Neill, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a fly. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
Wong stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the 9th inning. Here's a high chopper. Zips it across. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Here's Trevor Story.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. Base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's now 8-7.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Two outs. Wouldn't chase that time.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And that's whipped for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in there. He's safe.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Just a cookie down the...
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Ken Murphy.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always...
Out to short. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves strand the tying run on base to win it.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.